What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to talk about a few things. Most importantly, I want to ask you guys a question. Are you ready? Are you ready for what is to come? Yesterday, we had the great news from the FOMC meetings. We already know what happened. Interest rates were cut. Now the market said, you know what? It has happened. The certainty is there. There's no longer uncertainty. The market does not like uncertainty. We got the news yesterday. Boom. Let's go ahead and move forward. We know what happened. There's no more wondering. There's no more doubting. It is official. Now the market is getting ready to do and carry on with this business. But you need to ask yourself, are you ready? Was you preparing for the decision that happened yesterday? When these things start to happen, you kind of want to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the game. You want to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of what's happening today, preparing for the future, projecting what will be happening in October, November, and December. You have to ask yourself, are you ready? So today, we're going to talk about some of the things that I'm doing. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the market today. If you take a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is doing its thing. Bitcoin, $117,631. Excellent level for Bitcoin. Remember, about a week or so ago, we were at $108,000, $109,000. Then I asked a question to you guys. Do you think it's going to get back to 124? Do you think $124,000 was the all-time high? Well, if you don't, are you buying at $108,000? Are you buying at $109,000? Are you trusting the process? Or are you just living in the moment and allowing your emotions to get the best of you? Always keep that in mind when we are moving forward and we're still in the bull market, still in a bull run, right in the middle of it. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. It is doing exactly what we said it was going to do. We said the Bitcoin dominance was going to slide down slowly. We're at 56.9% for the Bitcoin dominance. No longer we are in the 58% range. No longer in the 57. We are at 56.95%. That right there put a smile on my face. I said, there we go. That's what I want to see. 56. Then soon we'll see 55. Soon we'll see 54. This is the process that will happen. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. Did it happen overnight when we were at 65% dominance for Bitcoin? No, it did not. But it was a process. And if you trusted the process, your portfolio will be reflecting that right now. Take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. We're at 51. Fear and Greed Index is still right there in the middle because we haven't had super explosions yet. Haven't seen another all-time high above $124,000 yet. So understandable why the Fear and Greed Index will be at such a level. Ethereum, 4,596, just about $4,600. Excellent level. We know at any particular day, Ethereum can run up $300-400. We could be right back at $4,900 or $5,000 for one Ethereum. Ethereum dominance, 13.5%. We talked about the Ethereum dominance, how it's going to go up slowly and gradually because phase 2 is pretty much just about over. Bitcoin dominance will slide down slowly. Ethereum dominance will go up slowly, and altcoin dominance will go up fast. And that is what we're seeing right now. You take a look at your portfolio. Take a look at some of the altcoins that we've been talking about most recently. Take a look at SUI. SUI is up 11% on the day. This is why I was positioning and preparing for phase 3. I said, you know what? Phase 2 is pretty much about to be done. Let me go ahead and reposition some of these Ethereums over to these large cap coins. Now it is paying off. Why? Because I was preparing for what is to come. I was preparing for phase 3 like I was preparing for phase 2. You want to start putting things in place before it happens. You want to be ready. Some of the things I did last week in preparations, anticipating the FOMC meeting would be cutting interest rate by 25 basis points. I was preparing last week for that decision. And now look at my stock market portfolio. I said, damn, things are looking good. I said, oof, I'm up that much? Proper preparation is very important. So you take a look, Sui is up 11% today. Dogecoin is up 9% today. Solana is up 7% today. This is phase three. These are some of the coins that will pump and explode in phase three. These are the large cap altcoins. If you're over there in the Patreon, you got that list that says what phase one is. Phase two, phase three, phase four. We're in phase three. Phase two, now we see how long it was. Will Ethereum continue to pump? Yes, it will. But will it pump exponential like it did at the beginning of phase two? Ethereum might double from where it's at right now and get to $9,000, $10,000. But phase three is what I'm focusing on right now. Focusing on plays like Sui, Dogecoin, Solana, and a host of other large cap coins that is in my portfolio. Trusting the process. It's important. It's tough. It is tough. It was tough for me to trust the process when I sold half of my Bitcoin anticipating phase two. Buying Ethereum when it was $1,400, $1,500. That was tough. But I had to trust the process. Last week when I was getting out of some of my Ethereum, placing into some of the large cap coins, that was tough. But I said, you know what? If I've been trusting the process, I got to continue to trust it. If I have been standing on a 4-year cycle, I got to continue to stand on it until it proves me wrong. So that's how we will continue to navigate through the 2025 bull run that we're in. They say more interest rates are going to be cut. It is still on the table for a super cycle to happen. A lot of folks had a lot of doubt. Altcoin season not going to happen. And it's still, nobody still knows. But as you can gradually see, things started to head in that direction. All I have to go off of is the history, is the previous trends. And that is what I'm going on. And the 4-year cycle is it for me. I am a 4-year cycle apologist. So take a look at the stock market. The stock market is green today. Everything is having a direct effect from the great news yesterday. The Russell 2000 up 40 points today. That is massive. If y'all don't know what the Russell 2000 is, that is the indicator, index indicator over there at the stock market that talks about a lot of the small cap stocks. These things are up 40, 50% today. A lot of the penny stocks are kicking butt. And the entire stock market is doing good. We're at all-time highs right now. Exact same thing that I saw and remember in 2021. Everything was excelling. Everything was all-time high. I thought it was going to continue. I didn't know anything about cycles. I didn't know anything about a bull market and a bear market. I just thought my portfolio was going to continue to go up every day. Oh, I'm up $5,000 more today. What? Open up the next day. Oh, I'm up $6,000 more. Thought it was going to continue every day. Didn't understand, wasn't involved in the cryptocurrency community, and I learned the hard way. You don't want to learn the hard way. Don't navigate doing this bull market as a lone wolf. Be careful. Be careful. So that's why I asked you, are you ready for altcoin season? Altcoin season is going to be exciting. Altcoin season is going to tap and touch your emotions. You're going to have crypto fatigue. You're going to have PTSD from what we experienced in 2025. Your portfolio is going to go up. You're going to panic. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to say, should I sell right here? I know earlier in 2025, I was saying I should have sold. Should I sell right here and just tap out? I don't know, I already did 2X. Should I walk away? Should I be done? You're going to have to make a decision. What I remember last cycle in the altcoin season, that thing will run up. And then the next day it'll run up. I mean, the multipliers were just coming. So we're going to see multipliers. And some people are going to say, you know what? I just did a 3X. I'm done. Never nothing wrong with taking profits. But they're going to look at their play. They're going to look at their portfolio and say, damn, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That thing done did a 10X. I took my money out at a 3X. I would have had $69,000. Now I only got $14,000. But like I said, it's never wrong with taking profits. But these are some of the decisions that we're going to be faced with in the midst of altcoin season. Are you ready? It is going to be a waiting game. Some folks are going to have baby diamond hands. They say, you know what, I'm a diamond hand this thing up until January. I'm a diamond hand till February. I think it might extend to 2026. Everybody is the CEO of their own portfolio, so everybody's going to be navigating around differently. I got my game plan. I have mine written down on my vision board. Will it change? It's possible, depending on what's going on at that particular time. But you have to have something to start with. If you don't have anything on your notebook, on your vision board to start with, that's tough. Emotions will take hold of you, and you're not going to have any foundation strategies in place. Very dangerous. So you have to ask yourself, am I ready for altcoin season? Altcoin season is going to be violent. Altcoin season is going to spike up, and then the next day you might see it spike down a little bit, and then the next day, boom. So I'm excited for you guys to see those of you who have never experienced the altcoin season. This could be a very exciting altcoin season. This could be one of those super cycles. They say two more interest could have cuts, two more interest rate cuts through the remainder of the year. You see what happened yesterday. Could we see another major correction along the way? That's possible. This is cryptocurrency. Nobody knows for sure, especially during this cycle with so much manipulation. Who knows what's going to happen? But as far as the overall scope, I think we got a pretty good idea of what is to come. Will we see a dip tomorrow? It's possible. A lot of hype today. Everybody's excited. Boom, tomorrow everybody's ticked off. Everybody's upset. What's going on with cryptocurrency again? Why are my altcoins tanking? You know all the questions. Taking a look at my Coinbase portfolio, I'm at $17,000 right now. Up $2,000 from $15,000. Great direction. No complaints. I want to see $60,000 in that portfolio. Will I see 60K by the time December comes? Will I be able to do a 3X and hit that 15K to $60,000? I believe I can. Do I want to do a 9X or a 10X? You doggone right. So this is the waiting game. You have to ask yourself, am I ready for altcoin season? Do I have things in place to keep me grounded and keep me structured as altcoin season take place? Or am I just winging it day to day? Will I let my emotions get the best of me and sell in times where I shouldn't be selling and buy in times where I should not be buying? Cryptocurrency is a very wacky thing, unlike the stock market, but you know, this is our time. This is what we have been waiting on. We've been waiting on that 2 to 3 month window, and I think that we're here. I think that we are in that window, whether it's 2 months, whether it's 3 months, 4 months. That window is here. This is where the exponential gains are made. This is where your portfolio can go from a zero to a hero. You could go from tax bracket number 1 to tax bracket number 2. One day you eat bologna sandwiches, next day you eat filet mignon, or whatever it is you want to eat. Let me get some more shrimp today. Babe, let's go out and do this. Let's take the kids here. Lifestyle changes occur within a 2 to 3 month window. If you're taking this serious, a lot of things can change and happen, transpire for the good financially for you. So, few things we got going on. We still pushing the doggone HOLID coin. I was seeing, I want to start doing some more live shows. I want to start streaming and all that kind of stuff. I want to start doing some different stuff. So I was seeing a couple of guys over there on Pump Fund. They over there streaming, playing stuff. So I think I might start doing a little bit of streaming over there on Pump Fund. I might bring y'all my portfolio on the Pump Fund app as I stream, show y'all my portfolio, talk about the various coins that I'm in, and just go coin by coin, play by play, and tell you guys why I'm in these coins, why I got in it, what's the future, my future projections of what my opinion is on those coins. So I think it'll be something fun for us to do. So I'll keep you guys posted, let you guys know about the new Pump Fund adventure, streaming on Pump Fund. They said you got to start a new coin over there. So we're going to see how that go. But, you know, this is exciting times in the world of cryptocurrency. You get that 2 to 3 month window, you want to take advantage of it. So that's what we are going to be doing. And that's what I can't wait to see how we all make it out of the 2025 bull run. So come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community, and we would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.